Hello, Bishop Udell here, sharing another article about world missions written by Rose McCormick Brandon of Union Gospel Press, talking about Paul's thorn in the flesh. Paul was troubled with something he called a thorn in the flesh. Now, since Paul wrote that everyone who strives to live a godly life will suffer, that's found in 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 12. It is not surprising that all followers of Jesus possess some type of thorn in the flesh. Perhaps it is a learning disability, a fragile mental or physical condition, overly sensitive feelings, social awkwardness, or even extreme temptations. All these can cause distress and bring people to their knees. Other thorns may come into our lives in the form of difficult and exhausting people. A disciple's life is seldom soft. Jesus said that men like John the Baptist did not wear fine clothes and live in palaces. That's found in Matthew chapter 11, verses 8 and 9. More disciples are poor than rich. More are ordinary than remarkable in any worldly sense. Paul's thorn was his cross. We are called to follow Christ's example by taking up our cross and trusting him for the strength to carry it, according to Luke chapter 9, verse 23. The cross is evidence that God understands our misery, for on it his Son suffered the pain of death for our sins. As a young missionary, Amy McCormick prayed that God would never let her become a bedridden burden to others. At age 64, she fell into a hole, breaking her leg and damaging her spine. For the next 20 years, she rarely left her room. But there, she wrote 16 additional books, several poems, and continued to manage the mission at Darnavale, India. Missionaries sought her wisdom. Like Paul, God had a purpose for Amy's affliction and supplied her with daily grace to persevere. She wrote, quote, "It is a safe thing to trust him to fulfill the desire that he creates," unquote. Every now and then we're going to bring you another world missions article, sometimes not the whole article, just a little bit to get you thinking. So if you're suffering from a thorn in the flesh, you prayed, fasted, trusted God, nothing happening, hang in there. He wants you to learn that other people also have thorns in the flesh and they can't quite figure it out. But they need someone like you who also is suffering or has suffering to let them know God's grace will see them through. Until next time, God bless you.